Welcome students. Today we will be creating a Visual Studio program and going over the basics on how to create a program, how to create a .cpp file to write your code in, and what you will need in order to get a basic program running. When you first enter Visual Studios, you will see a few options. The first is on the left of the screen, and it's the Open Recent option. This will allow you to open up a few projects that you were recently working on. As you can see, I have pinned projects and a few dated projects. The next is Clone a Repository. This will allow you to open a project from your GitHub. If you don't know what GitHub is at this time, that's okay. You'll learn further into your degree path or just on your own research. The next is Open a Project or Solution. It allows you to look at all of your projects within your computer files and open one. Open a local folder. This allows you to open a project folder that you have stored on your computer. And then the one we will be using is Create a New Project. This allows you to start a new project from scratch, and this is the one that we will be using today. So I'm going to click on Create a New Project. And once you have navigated to create a new project, you will see a menu that has several different options. If your options are empty, you need to install more tools and features and download the language that you want to use. We will be using C++ today, so you would select an empty project. You can name the project or just leave it as is. I would recommend naming the project to easily find it. So we're going to name that today Test. And then you want to click Create in the bottom right after you do this. Once the project appears on your screen, you will notice that there is nowhere to write code. What we are going to do is we're going to right-click on Source Files, then click Add, then click New Item, and then you can see that we have a CPP file up at the top there. You can click it and then click Add. So now what you need to do is you need to define your main function. So we're going to tab down a few times. And then a main function just needs a simple int main. And then you need your parentheses and then your curly braces. Put a return 0 statement in there, because all functions need a return. And then you are all set to go. Of course, you can add any include statements that you need, but this is the most basic running Visual Studio program. The next, we can click on Local Windows Debugger and start the program. As you can see, there are no errors, and the program ran. So now you are ready to code, and you are all set to go.